Hi guys. Hadn't seen you for a few days. Figured I'd show you what I've been up to. I try not to, I hope that doesn't get me in trouble. I've never had music on whenever. I'm too scared of a copyright strike. Even though I'm not like monetized or anything. But anyway, I try not to waste my time when I'm at home not working. So I work whether I have a job or not, all day long. So to show you what I've been up to, I got a new dehydrator Friday. It kicks ass. Good stuff. What used to take a couple days gets done in a few hours or a couple hours. So I was low on marshmallows. You guys know I like to dehydrate the marshmallows. So I got 2 bags of the mini marshmallows, and they were like $1.79 each. 2 bags. And look at all those marshmallows. Give me 3 pints and 3 quarts. So we're good on those for a while. The grandkids like to use them for snacks, and put them in hot cocoa, cereal, trail mix, puppy chow, whatever it's called. So yeah, we're good on marshmallows for the winter. I wasn't out, but my supply went down. Hear that wind, guys? It's been like this for hours. I've actually been scared in here today. Like, stuff's kind of swaying, and kind of like I feel like I'm on a boxcar or something. But I prayed about it as soon as I woke up this morning, and I asked God not to let me and my little home blow across the field. Didn't know how else to word it. I'm not scared of much, but not scared that I only have a bungee cord holding my door shut. No lock, but I'm scared of blowing away. So anyway, I'm trying not to think about that. But that's what that roar is. It's the wind. So you guys know how I love my Augustin Farms veggies. I might have a jar or 2 of this stashed away in the back of the cabinet. Couldn't guarantee it, so when the jar I'm on is getting lower, if I get on my last jar, I try to re-up. But look at this cute little jar, guys. It's got a little bunny on it that says hooray. I love it. What else could I keep in it with carrots? So those are getting a little bit low. So I went to Walmart and I got one of those big bags, 5-pound bags of carrots. And I used to slice my carrots for my dehydrating, but they take longer, and I've never blanched them before. I do blanch some things, but so this time I shredded them with a carrot peeler, and they're real thin, and they rehydrate. It took 10 minutes for them to rehydrate when I just made my food. The same amount of time as it took my fresh cabbage to cook. So yeah, we're good on carrots. That's 30 carrots, 5 pounds, about 30 carrots. And dehydrate them down. They're great in ramen, they're great in soups, stews, you know, tuna casserole, whatever. So re-upped on those. And I figured I'd show you guys my little friend. You'll see ladybugs a lot around me. That's my nickname. People either call me Ladybug or Lady. Usually, well, when I was in Washington, if I'd be in a store, somebody would yell my name, and they said like 3 times, and I'd keep walking, and then they'd yell, "Hey, lady!" And they said I'd like whip my head around and like look for who's calling me, because that's just what people have called me for years, especially people when they first meet me. They're like, "Hey, lady, do you smoke, you know, green, or want to drink a beer?" So my other thing was kale. I don't like kale, but I like the nutritional value of kale. So I put it in soups and stews also, so we get the vitamins and stuff. We don't have to taste it. But I also learned that if I put this in with my spinach, that I can't even tell it's kale. I mean, I had bacon grease or bacon pieces and my seasonings and a little bit of onion, and I love it. So got a few months worth of kale. Don't have to worry about doing that for a while. And this was just something fun I thought you guys would like to see, because I'm always looking for a way to keep myself warm, or to heat food if I have power out. So for some reason the other day I was giving one of these to my son, and I realized I bet I could use it in here. And you remember this little thing? It had no use, and I have no use for things that have no use, honestly. So just how it is. But it's 2 hours and 25 minutes of burn time, and it fits perfect in there. And then I've had this for a long time. I don't know what it is. It was in my dad's basement, but it's brand new. It doesn't even have any rust. And I was like, oh, perfect. So there, I got me a little heat source. Can cook a can of something on here, and just put the lid on when I'm done. Drop the lid on the Sterno can and put the other lid on, and safe. I would use that in my tent. I wouldn't sleep with it in my tent, but I would keep myself warm with that through the evening, and then just bundle up in a sleeping bag with my dogs and till morning, just to be safe. I had this awesome little tip I learned recently. I would have loved to have known this when I was living at campsites, living out of a vehicle, but you can put, if you have farm fresh eggs, it's got to be farm fresh eggs, guys. They say don't wash them, but if you're going to do this trick, you have to wash them, and then you have to let them dry and get room temperature, and then you take them and you oil them with just mineral oil. And from what I Googled and the videos I watched, it makes them last for 9 months. I mean, you got to keep them cool, but... So I started some in... these eggs were from October 26th to October 30th. And I thought my hens quit laying. I guess just my last year's spring chicks quit. My older hen, Jemima, she is a different breed than them. I don't know what breed she is. My other ones are Plymouth Barred Rock, my black and white. So my older hen lays these dark speckly eggs, and then my last year's spring chicks lay those light colored tan ones that Barred Rocks do. And see, I've eaten 3 eggs out of there, and these are from October. And then I started the new one, since Goldie's laying now. She's a spring chick too, but she just started laying late. She was a little younger than the others. And so between what I'm getting from her in the last week and realizing that Jemima's still laying, she just switched up her nest on me. I've got a new batch started, and these are just from the 15th through now. When I found out she was laying, I had went to the other side just to be sure, and there was like 6 eggs in there that were all cracked and frozen, so I had to throw those out. But so those are my tips of the day, guys. I like to cook with my foods that I dehydrate, but I'm still kind of learning measurements and all. I way overdo it, but I'll show you what I made tonight. Tonight I used fresh cabbage and some of my carrots that I just dehydrated last night to make kind of a stir fry kind of thing. And it is just cabbage, the grease from my sausage, bacon pieces, and my carrots. And then a couple weeks ago I found this salad Asian slaw mix on sale for 50 cents a pack, so I bought a whole bunch of them, and it's just red cabbage, green cabbage, and carrots, so I dehydrated them for soups. So I was left with all these Asian seasoning, and as soon as I tasted it, I was like, oh man, that's going to be really good, like in a stir-fry type meal. And I tasted it a while ago, and wow. We'll do another cooking video soon, where I'll like show you guys what I'm doing, but with our blizzard outside and these winds, it's going to be a while before I can cook outside. But look how awesome, guys. Dinner's already ready. It took 10 minutes. 10 minutes for my cabbage and carrots to cook, and just added some bacon that I had left over from the other morning. So anyway, hope some of that helps you guys. Have a great evening. See you soon.